Hello, Tyler DeWitt here, founder of SupplementMarketers.com. So, we're going to talk about merchant accounts and why you should not use Stripe, Square, or any of these third party processors. And this would also include PayPal. PayPal doesn't accept supplements, anyways. From my understanding, is they never have, or they'll shut you down. But to be on the safe side, you need to go with an actual merchant processor. You need to go with an ISO. See, Visa and MasterCard categorize supplements as high risk. They call it nutraceuticals. They categorize all nutraceuticals as high risk. Regardless if you might, seem that you're low risk or whatever, you're not low risk. Just the way they categorize it, you're always high risk. Even if your chargebacks are low, they still categorize you as high risk. So you need a good merchant processor. I've had numerous clients that come to us. I'm just like, whoa, they're using Stripe or whatever, and I tell them now, we won't work with you if you're processing with Stripe. I mean, we'll work with you, but we make it clear that, if you get shut down because your volume starts to increase and they look into see what you're processing, don't hold it against us that we told you. Clearly they wouldn't hold it against us, but I'm just letting you know, you need to get a high-risk processor. Here recently, we asked a doctor what she was using for her processing. She was using Stripe, and we told her a year ago not to use Stripe. Well, sure enough, she got shut down. So you need a good merchant processor. Do it right. Why risk it? If you want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars, you want to use a good processor. That way you can sleep at night and you can process. You don't have to worry about getting shut down. If you're not worried about it, then you're going to be worried about it when you get shut down. It's better to do it right the first time. When we was processing supplements, and we still are today, but for our free trial and membership-based supplements that we used to run, we had high-risk mids for those, merchant IDs, mids, they call it. And we had a very good processor, and we never had any issues. The downside of it is you do pay a little bit more, and they require a reserve, where they keep a certain amount of your processing volume each month, but they give all that back to you. It's not like they keep it forever. They give it back to you. Call it a rolling reserve, and they start giving it back to you in month 6. They might hold 5 to 10% of your processing volume. But all that is given back to you. And after time of processing, if your chargebacks are low, your business model seems to be very good, clean, they'll, refund that. Or they'll, you can actually, refund it. You can ask to have it removed, the reserve. So, a high-risk direct ISO merchant processor is what you need. When I say ISO, that stands for Independent Sales Organizations. ISOs take the risk on, and they work with the processors directly. See, when you use Stripe, Square, PayPal, these are all third-party processors. No big companies use those. Those are not the real deal. You want the real deal, and you want to run a big, profitable business. And even if you're not running a big, profitable business and you're looking to scale, you're looking to grow your business, into the hundreds or millions, you need a good processor. Even if you're doing $5,000 a month, you still need a high-risk processor. It does not matter. So it's better to be safe than sorry, And, the upside of having a high-risk merchant processor is that you won't have to worry about getting shut down. Let's say, for example, you're running membership-based supplements through Stripe. Your auto ship, any products once a month. People sign up for your membership to receive the product once a month. If your Stripe processing gets shut down, you can no longer run any of those cards anymore because Stripe stores them in their database, and you're shut down. You're banned from Stripe. So let's say you was processing $15,000 a month. You lose all that. So now you're going to call all these customers up and get them to re-enroll again under your new processor, when you get a new merchant account again. So you have to be really careful. And if you need help with that, we can help you with that. And if you have previous merchant processing history, that's even better. There's tons of people out there that love the board nutraceuticals. So if you're using Stripe, PayPal, Square, or a third-party service, I would highly advise that you get a real merchant account. A direct merchant account, and stay away from these third-party companies. So that's it. Thank you.